Mic check. Who can hear me? Ah, the party's not over. Y'all give up too quickly. Right. Party is not over. The party's not over. Yeah. The party's not over. Don't y'all don't quit so fast. Ain't nothing. Okay, there we go. We moving a lot better now. I guess y'all just want to come into the den. Everybody wants to. Y'all want to just come into the den now? No problem with me. I'm ready to go. I got to get some people back in the room though. Some people probably party just starting, Everett. Right. It not you're right. It said connection issues, but guess what we're doing now? Back in stride again. Right. We up and running now, Karen. On back. Right. Not surprised at all the phone will start to blow up and stuff like that. It's okay. I guess when I'm gonna have to do some um heavy editing of the beginning of this video when we do the replay, but that's okay. I appreciate everybody. Um, we're gonna get it popping though. That's something that y'all do not have to worry about. It must be a battle to have the victory. Tell them, Lori, we back on. Yeah, but we down 10 people. I need them folks to come on back. It's all right. Coach gonna fix it. I should get a slice of pizza, right? They must have wanted me to have a break to get something to eat. Uh, we're back. So I'm gonna send a quick message out. I'm gonna send a quick message out um, to folks for this evening. And I guess I can send this message. I want to get, we got 17. Oh, it's going to be worth it. Trust me. Let's send the new campaign. Matter of fact, let me get the link that's going to let people directly into the room. They're going to like this. Any of y'all had any challenges where you just all of a sudden think that it's over, but it ain't? I just look at these as just, cute tries. They can never stop the kid at no point. Watch out. Doo 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 doo. And then all they're gonna have to do is click the link, and they're gonna be right back in the room. I'm kind of glad my man Dewan is watching me do this, because then he'll see the reason why you have to like test drive things in order for well, this would be interesting. I'm just trying to recover a couple of people. I don't know what in the world I did with this image right here. Oh boy, 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 boy. Okay. I like how a little pressure just brings out the best in me. Several times they've called me never nervous. Still may have to get one slice of pizza though. We're supposed to be halfway through the course by now, Kair. I know, I know. Yeah. You know what? We got 19 people back. Eat your pizza, you waited 2 hours, right? Thank you, Kendra. I appreciate the support. And then the image that I wanted uh, is like giving me the craziest peace. It's what you got to do when you want to trying to keep everybody together. Maybe the people who maybe the people um who I'm trying so hard to get back, maybe they supposed to be out or they can just catch the replay, right? And something told me, some said, just go ahead and just move to the den. It's marvelous. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Now everybody's about to get an email. Watch this. All right. I'm going back to teaching. That's it. Active campaign. We appreciate you. Yeah, we back on. Okay, that's the master class up at the top for the for Facebook, and I was showing some examples of like where we came from, like how I got here. But I'm ready to get the. I'm really ready to start teaching now. And I was just showing like all the things that I used to have to go through to run the program, and it was tiring. And nobody had the formula because the only thing people were doing was letting me send them all of the dates of what they were going to do, but no one was asking me how to do it themselves. And so tonight I'm going to show you all how to do this yourself. I'm going to draw it out. I'm going to put it all on my notebook. It's going to be freehand, and then we're going to do goals at the end. Okay? I'm going to do quick explanations. I'm going to turn it around. What I'm doing now is looking for this. When we finish, you're going to have all of these videos for each phase for every ritual. You're going to know how to write your goal. You're going to even have the Tantra clearing part. You're going to have the gathering phase, the seeing phase. You're going to have an entire system to make all of this so you know what to do every day for the rest of your life. You'll be in one of these drills. Absolutely. You've never seen some of these before because they're all unlisted. All right. And I'm looking for somebody who's going to master this and come back and say, Coach, I got it. But today, I'm going to take care of it. All right. Yeah, that was a lot. Um, let's get it back over here. And start this story one more time. So when you type in moon phases, this is what you get. The moon's endless dance. Does this make any sense? New moon, waning crescent, as seen from the earth. Last crescent, as the earth and moon orbit the sun together, the pattern of day and night on the lunar surface. Okay, that ain't helping that any. Waxing gibbous. What do I do? Full moon. What do I do? Waxing gibbous again. Waxing side. Waning side. All the illustrations just get nicer and nicer, but nobody's giving you any instructions or telling you what waxing and waning is or gibbous is. And oh, here's a good one. Oh, but guess what? Still nothing. Still no instructions. Okay, let's not type in moon phases. Let's type in moon magic. Yeah. Moon magic. What do we got here? More nothing. Sage goddess. That's what you just put that up there. Wicca moon magic. You're right. Moon magic. Moon magic. Magic powers of the phases of the moon. Full moon magic. Okay, here we go. Magical guide for the full moons of 2016. The wolf moon, the snow moon, the worm moon, and the pink moon. But what if you missed these moons? It's 2019, it's 2020. When are these coming back? I'm about to give you a system that empowers you the rest of your life. You'll walk by all these books and be like, no, thank you. Right. I guess. And as I look at it, I'm getting a little TO'd and I'm going to be like, I'm going to have to write the book. What spells are best with each phase? Waning gibbons, replenishing, undoing, cleansing, full moon, what dark moon, deconstructive magic, curses, banishes, soul searching. This may be the closest one ever This might be the closest one ever. Yeah, the rest of this, I'm sorry, is garbage. All right, I said it. Moon magic throughout the year. Where's the courses at though? Is there a video on it? Is there a class on it? No, she just wants views. Oh, there's your boy. It's okay. They got the stones. All right, enough of that. Let's get it popping. You get access to everything. But today we're going to just start out and we're going to go kind of plain and we're going to talk about this dry erase board here. You know what? I said I wasn't even going to do that. We're going to come and turn sideways and bring up me and my baby. Ha 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 ha. We going old school tonight. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Is it writing in order? Ooh, it isn't. Why is it writing backwards? Oh man. It's okay. That's a surprise to me that this is writing backwards. I did not know that this was writing backwards. I want this out so bad. I'm just anxious right now. But we're going to go teach. It wasn't backwards? Really? Hold on. Let's mic check this thing one more time. Can you read this or is this backwards? Because to me on my screen it says it's backwards. Can you, if you can read this, this is back. The words are fine. Oh, it's over. Somebody tell me that they can read this. Shut the party down. I'm about to go ham. Y'all think Kanye was crazy? Move out the way. Boy, at some point, this is why I'm unstoppable. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce you to the plans. So at first, I want you to write down peace, planning, planting, and it's okay because I can move this even closer and get right up on it. Oh my goodness, let's go. Planting, clearing, gathering, seeing, oops, leading, doing, and using. Everybody got that? Somebody give me a mic check. Give me a 1, 2, 3, or 4, and let me know that that is a wrap. Somebody let me know that you got that. And somebody told me to go in. I plan on it. Sincerely plan on losing it tonight. I sincerely plan on losing it. All right, let's get it. Now, the next thing I want you all to do is to draw a circle, and we're going to put 8 points. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yeah. I can do the circle first. And I want you to put 8 points on the circle. Everybody press 8 when you get finished with the circle. Every time I say draw something, I'm gonna come up with numbers so we can so I know that we're all keeping up. And of course I'm going to pull something up that I can put on the that I am going to share on the screen in just a second. Some other stuff. All right. In the center of the circle is peace. And then the circle goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I going the right way? Is that the way I want to? Oh, absolutely. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Next, I'm gonna drop my numbers over here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I'm about to erase all of this right here. I'm about to erase all of that. So we're just everything should be numbered, right? And we got our numbers set up. But the phase in the middle is peace. So I'm gonna put some letters up now. Peace, planning, clearing, seeing. And now you see why I said some of this was gonna get erased. Well, all of this was about to get erased. Oops. Gathering, seeing, leading, doing, using. Everybody got that? Press 5 so we can switch to numbers. I'm using these initially, and then I'm going to we're going to rename them because these are still old names. All right. But the 0 phase is peace. You got to stay peaceful throughout this whole journey. Right. In the group, you're going to have access to this right here. This is the moon magic phase when it's organized. The 0 phase is the peace phase. And this is the clear quartz crystal you need. Here's the chrysoprase you need for the planting. Here's the amethyst and the jade for the planting. The black tourmaline and the onyx for the clearing. The citrine for the gathering. Here we go. And you see I have blank spaces over here for the dates. Watch me now. Rose quartz is for seeing, tiger's eye is for leading, the bloodstone is for the doing, and the pyrite and green aventurine are for the using. Got a little highlights of what each stone is about. But the important part is you're going to have this as a blank slate in order for you to put the dates down once I show you the formula. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Let's look back at October. This was October. Oh, wait. This is the new one. That's not the one. I'm going to show you this one. A matter of fact, I'm going to give it to you. Or did I even upload in October? I guess not. So I'm going to show you how. Remember I said I wanted to teach this class on Wednesday, October the 31st? That was the planning phase. Yesterday was the beginning of the planting phase. Wednesday is the clearing phase. I'm about to make all types of sense to you why you're already 14 days, you're 7 days late if you're waiting on the clearing phase to start your process. Okay. I'm going to come back to that too. I'm just giving y'all some, it's here at the top of the page. I'm going to send everybody an email afterwards. But don't worry about getting in the group right now. Just pay attention. That's the most important thing is, are you picking up what I'm putting down? It doesn't matter whether you can get in the group now because you shouldn't be trying to get in the group now. You should just be paying attention to what we got going on right here. All right? Now, this is going in a circle. I'm going to draw this again, but you have this on your piece of paper. Now this disappears. And now we're going to, I want everybody to draw a line coming straight across. Sonia says she's picking up what I'm putting down. Thank you very much. And then I want you to draw a graph that goes down, up, and over like that. That's it. I'm going to draw this wave. And then we're going to put some numbers on it. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press the number 3 when you got it labeled. When you got it labeled, let me know. Now, since we already had the numbers down, we know that this is the what? Planning phase. But I want to identify what this is. This right here, this is the ground or the earth. And I'm going to put you in the mind of a farmer. Okay? So the moon is moving every 2.5 days. I'm sorry, every 3.5 to 4 days, the moon is moving. To another phase. Every 3.5 to 4 days, the moon is moving to another phase. All right? The farmer is deciding here what he's going to plant. He's making up his mind. So you, as the farmer, have to say, where do I want to be 28 days from now? This is the journey that he's got to go on to get here. And he's going to plan 2 goals. See, everybody who's in the goal writing course, y'all probably over there going crazy now because you keep seeing why I told you that we're only going to do 2 goals, right? So let's use real dates. Let's not play with it. Let's use real dates. October 31st is the planning phase. Write them down. Let's go. October 31st. I'm going to write them down over here. So that's 10/31, 11/3, 11/7, 11/11, 11/15, 11/19, 11/23, 11/26. I got all the dates right over here. So 10/31 all the way until 11/3, which is the beginning of the planting phase. He's just in his architect mode right here. You're engineering. You're the engineer, the architect. You are deciding. You could even be, I would say discerning, but I'm going to put deliberate. You're going to deliberate. That's what's going on as you decide, what are my 2 goals? All of that's got something to do with your 2 goals. Now, phase number 2, the planting phase, I'm going to commit. I'm going to commit my goals to memory. And I'm starting to go deep. I'm starting to go deep. Now, the good thing about this is, y'all didn't think I was just going to leave y'all out. Watch this. Oh, it's okay. Putting this one directly on the screen for you. Oh, yes, you're getting this too. So we have the last quarter set up, but the waning crescent, which is what they have listed, but they never put the words in blue. They never put the words in blue. They just said waning crescent. Because when the moon is going down, that's the waning phase. Over here, this is the waning phase when the moon is going below the horizon. This is the earth. When the energy is going down, it's waning until we get here to what they call the new moon, which we know is the clearing phase. So doesn't this look kind of similar to this? But I'm going to commit during the waning phase because the earth is softer. The moon is weaker because it's reflecting less light. Where do I want you to go? I want you to come over this way some more. Ah, yeah. The moon is reflecting. There we go. The moon is reflecting less light. So we're going to commit, and we're also going to, I'm going to just put pregnant. We're going to get the universe pregnant. The universe is going to get pregnant with our ideals, with our two goals. I'm planning the two goals. And we're going to call the goals the seeds. I commit and I get the universe pregnant. And I'm going down into the earth. So from the 31st, the next date that I started planning on was 11/3, and then 11/7. This is going to be your new moon, but it's in the trough. The moon is not new, the moon is empty. It's the empty moon. That really is what they should call it. But as soon as she gets here to the 7th, she's already going to be start booking back up. So down here from the 7th, and this is the 11th. So we got 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 4 days to clear. And actually, the proper activity for clearing is dumping. Dump. You got to clear the SHI. That's the proper behavior for the new moon. This is when you can do your banishing rituals. This is also the time when you can cry. This is also the time when you might get depressed. There could be some anxiety here. But what's really happening is your seeds are really good and planted because you know what they are. You spent 7 days from the 31st to the 7th just getting your seeds right. Is this making sense to anybody so far? Press 2 if this is making sense. Press 0 if this isn't making sense. I'm taking roll call out here. Taking roll call. Put my little 2 seeds down here. My seeds are planted deep. So normally, if I'm a farmer and I decided I got my seeds up underground, these some really valuable seeds, you know what I need to have above ground? Some kind of crazy looking scarecrow. I need a scarecrow to scare away the birds because somebody's gonna come. Somebody's gonna come in the form of fear, depression, anxiety. This definitely gonna be your family members. They're gonna come and they're gonna be like, oh. But also, what's going to come up is the things that have been stopping you from having these 2 goals. Whatever's been stopping you, the blockage is going to come up and it's going to be clear to you. I call it the dead rats. The dead rats are going to show up. But you got to get the, for me, the thing that you got to have right here is the wheelbarrow. Because you gotta have a wheelbarrow and a shovel. I am definitely not the best artist, but I guess y'all get what I'm saying. You got to have a wheelbarrow and a shovel to carry out the stuff from here. If you do this for these 4 days times 12 months, you have 48 days of clearing. Let me pause for a second and talk to you. Hold it. So many people walking around with full-time depression and full-time anxiety, but it's misplaced. It's at the wrong time, and they can't have any joy coming into their life. But if I know I got 4 days out of the month, 3.5 to 4 days, some days is 3, some days is 4, that I get to dump my shit, then the rest of the month, the other 25 days are mine. I'll take 25 days of joy because this is a natural cycle. I really get irritated with people because nobody wants to pay the cost to be the boss. Nobody. They want everything to be easy the whole time. And you know what most of their depression comes from? This phase when they didn't recognize it because they don't have the map. That's why you're not supposed to hustle 24/7. You ain't supposed to sleep all day either. But if anything, this will also be the time where I would do a fast because everything's empty. Because the universe got one rule: I can't stand the void. So if I create a void, then the universe is going to come and fill it up with something that I desire, because I already said I got 2 seeds that I want to come in here. This is the plan where I want to be in 28 days. But if you don't create a void, then nothing can come. Nothing can come if you don't have a void, right? I was talking to my friend the other day, and she has a lot of thoughts that are from her past programming. That would be a good goal, to let go of some programmed thoughts that don't serve you anymore. And so now when the clearing phase comes and these thoughts are running back through your head, you be like, nah, I'm going to do some EFT. I'm going to tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. I should be busy as hell doing EFT during the clearing phase. For those 4 days, that's all I should be doing is clearing sessions. I love letting people go because all I got to do is look at the calendar and see people's behavior. And I know what's going on. Simple. And we just on the 3rd phase, got 5 more to go. If this is making sense, please press 1. So it's okay for you to get depressed. It's okay for you to get down, even as a household, because it's only going to last 3 or 4 days. Okay, let's get back to class. Rochelle, why are you laughing at me? Okay. Let's get on back down here. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So what we're going to do now is talk about, well, what happens after I plan, plant, and clear. What's next? Gather. So I used the universe because at this point, you know what I want? I want the raw materials. I want the raw resources to get dropped off. I call this the FedEx moment. Because my house is clear. If my house is clear, then FedEx can bring me all the raw materials that I do need for my seeds. I'm going to get all the fertilizer from the 11th to when? From the 11th to the 15th. Because we know this is the seeding phase. We know this is the seeding phase right here. And guess what? It's exactly 14 days after the plan came. Oh, y'all see that? Y'all don't see that. It's 14. Look at that. 10/31. 15 days later, I see what's happening. But we ain't got that. We right here. The raw resources are coming in. The gathering phase. This is the phase where you hit your yes ritual. These will be in the individual training videos. I hit the yes rituals, and I am open to all possibilities. I told y'all to bring different colors, right? I'm open to all possibilities right here. Bring it to me. You know how many people are going to be talking about 11/11 and they're not even going to know it's the gathering phase, and they're going to be asking me and you what to do? Do y'all know some people like that? Press 7 if you know some people who are always talking about 11/11. What do I do? Guess what? I see 27 people in this class, if not more, whoever taking the replay, who gonna know what to do on 11/11. All 11/11s ain't built the same. Ooh, ain't that so sexy? And then what I do? I go back and I hit them with this. Because all we're doing is putting the numbers back together. That's going to be the waxing crescent, the gathering phase. Ooh, wait a minute, Kyrie. You're telling me that this map right here, nice and clean and pretty, is the same thing as this map over here? Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Are you telling me that if I get this book and I turn to November the 11th, I don't forget what that is, but this first little thingy right here, right after the void, of course, 437 on the 11th. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Look back at the 7th. Come on, baby, get it together. Okay, there we go. So we see the 7th says the new moon. It's on your calendar. When we go back to the 3rd, I don't know why they use that 4th, but we can go back and look. The waning crescent. I like this one because it uses like the astrological pieces, but you don't really have to get this one if you don't want to get it. But that's the date. Okay. Now, I love this camera. I'm about to order me another one though. I'm gonna get the next one. We're gonna have an even sharper picture. So we're in the Yes Ritual, FedEx delivering all the raw resources. This is when nosy people are coming at you. Let me talk to you one more time. During the clearing phase, all of your neighbors saw you bringing a lot of shit out the house. They saw you looking crazy. You weren't dressed up. You had the mask on your face. You had on your same clothes every day. You had your gloves and your work boots and everything. And you were just toting out the wheelbarrow every day to the side of the road. And you know, your nosy ass neighbors, they're not doing any clearing like they should. You're the only house on the block using this technique. And then when the FedEx truck pulls up, when the FedEx truck pulls up, he's bringing Wells Fargo stuff with him. So he's bringing all the boxes to your house to say, ma'am, where would you like this? Sir, where would you like this? Please sign here. And Wells Fargo is bringing ATM machines. Now they're not bringing the money yet, but they're bringing the ATM machines to set up in every room of your house. So during the clearing phase, did you clean every room that you wanted an ATM in? What kind of enthusiasm are you going to have when you start to clear, knowing that Wells Fargo is on the way? Because on the 31st, they already had a contract with you. As long as the house is clean, we're going to come in here and drop off. We're going to drop off ATM machines. So are you going to be enthusiastic about the clearing phase? Or you like, ooh. That's why I say no whining and complaining, because if you whine, even though it says dumping, banishing, crying, fear, blockages, depression, and anxiety, this does not say whining and complaining. You can't put whining and complaining on any of your goals anywhere at any point during the month, because that's the opposite of peace. Whining and complaining is the opponent of peace. There's another word that somebody probably knows, but it's the opponent of peace. So you can't be doing no whining and complaining, whatever. You just close your mouth, work harder, because now from 11:11 to 11:15, here comes the Wells Fargo's trucks, or Brinks, or JP Morgan, or Chase, or whatever the truck is that brings the money. That's who's going to be coming. Okay. Now, number 5. The seeing phase. I'm gonna need some room up here in a second. On the seeing phase, if my seeds have been coming up, what are they about to do? They're about to just break through the ground. I'm gonna green that. Seeds can't stay underground. They got to start coming up. So it's not full grown. You can't eat the crop yet, but you can see it. That's my eye of Horus. You can see what's coming, and what we call this is the aha moment. The how is finally revealed. The how is finally revealed. Now, the how is none of your business. Everybody type that. Type 1, how is none of my business. 5, how is revealed. None of my business in the plan how it's going to happen. None of my business when I'm planting. None of my business when I'm clearing. None of my business when I'm gathering. But when I get to the seeing, the formula comes together and I have an aha moment. I have an aha moment, and this is when yeah. I call these seeing with new eyes. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted to do it like this. Can you see the money? You're putting on the new glasses. I'm seeing through new eyes. I'm looking through the telescope. Put some glasses on. See it differently. This is what the seeing phase looks like. I'm having that aha moment. Oh, that's how you playing it? Yes, that's how I'm playing it. This is the seeing phase. You may be riding down the street and see another sign, and it's the same, it's the same sign you've been seeing every day, but for some reason that sign gives you some focus that day. Seeing phase, the aha moment. The how is finally revealed. You know exactly how it's about to come. And now this is the waxing. Everything going up is waxing. Wax is going up. Wane is going down. Okay. Wax is going up. Wane is going down. Did I say that? That's right. Waxing. Waxing. The energy's going up. So now the moon is getting higher and higher, and you're getting more energy, and she already broke the surface from 11:15. So from 11:15 to what? 11:19. Which is the leading phase. I call this. There's going to be lots of writing going on here. Write and record. Because lots of downloads are coming. But the downloads are coming because you set it up way back here. You set it up 2 weeks earlier. You know you're going to get some downloads from the 15th to the 19th. So write them down. Get a voice recorder and record them. And that's why we memorize, commit the two goals to memory. That's why you work on these for 4 days. The 31st, the first, the second. So this month we only had 3 days of planning. So I got to write my two goals down and memorize them, make a decision, deliberate. So it don't matter if you write down a whole bunch of goals, but you got to decide what two goals are you going to end with. And then I got to commit them to memory, get the universe pregnant, and plant and have my seeds planted deep into the womb of the earth. So now when the aha comes, this is on autopilot. This is on autopilot. Look at what I got at the top of my board. Is it a worthy ideal? Is it cash generating? Am I passionate about it? I didn't even know I was going to be using that. But this is what I do when I write something on this board and put my plans down. Is it a worthy ideal? Is it cash generating? Am I passionate about it? These are the questions that I'm asking myself as the farmer right here during the planning phase. Ooh, the how is none of my business. I like y'all. So now, the leading phase. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I don't even know what color to use now. The leading phase is, I'm gonna go to blue. The leading phase is admin. That's too high. Admin. This is the 90-10 rule. This is the Heru phase. This is all about coordinate. I'm doing 90% admin, 10% work. We're starting to put a little muscle in it right around here. Because from the 11th to the 19th, from the 19th to the 23rd, what is the energy doing? Waxing. It's building up. What are these seeds doing right here? They already broke. So by the time they get to the leading phase, they nice and fat. It's almost time to pull them out. So I got to be on the phone and I got to be getting my admin popping. And then this looks like work, but really I'm organizing. But some people have their favorite times of the month. I like the planting phase. I kind of like the planting phase a little more because that's my meditation. And if I can visualize it, then it's game over. If I can visualize it, then it's game over. Hold on. Turn this and pull this back, son. Okay, pull this down. Okay, there we go. All right. Some people like this phase right here from 6 to 8, which ain't no problem because you got maximum energy at your disposal. The leading phase, organization. Are you ready for the 19th? So now, this is why I wanted to get it done. I'm a little frustrated with myself because we over here, like we down here. Today's the 4th. But guess what? You got enough time to catch up to be ready for between the 19th and the 23rd. Now, a lot of y'all people are going to be talking about Halloween. I mean, not Halloween, but Thanksgiving this and Thanksgiving that. Well, I'm going to show you how the banks use this and big businesses because this is the doing phase. 100% gangster. But 100% gangster. It's all work. This is when the baby is delivered. Woo-hoo. I eat. I'm all about my harvest right here. Harvest. Baby delivered. Fruition. The ritual is work. The ritual is work. And the energy is so big, we take advantage of it. Back to me again. Hold on. Listen, I like when people fast and all of that. But fast at the right time. Don't just fast because you want somebody. No, hold on. Yeah. Don't just fast because, oh, it's the full moon and somebody told you to fast. Why am I going to fast when there's an abundance of energy? I'm going to eat. The full moon is a time of eating. The full moon is a time of eating. Eating. Give me my money. Put it in my mouth. I deserve it. I'm doing. This is the sexy time. Sex, activity, everything that makes you sweat. This is the high noon part of the day. This is the summer solstice. How you gonna sit back talking about we're gonna start fasting on? You fast in the wintertime, player. If you want to do seasonal eating, the advanced, that's another class. That's like a little advanced. When you're doing seasonal diet, I would let my intestines rest during this phase when there's not a lot of sun energy out here, not a lot of energy for me to get my digestion on. But when it's a full moon, I'm an unashamed opportunist. I'm like Pac-Man. I want it all. Think, people. We ride the wave because that's what this looks like. It's a wave. Whatever the moon is doing, follow that. You can't lose. That's why we call it, I call it moon math. You're getting the math. What is the math? What is the math? Okay, let's go back. Is this making any sense? Press 3. We haven't used 3 yet. All righty. Do I want to bring this over this way? Yep, I do. Okay. Now, next is, I've already did it. I culminated. The energy came all the way up and peaked. Now from the 23rd over to the 26th, all of that. So I got the 23rd, 24th, 25th. I got 3 days and the beginning of the 26th in order for me to do and get my money up out of it. Well, or whatever my goal is. Money's not always got it. It could be my you might have wanted to lose some weight. You might have wanted to several things you could have wanted to do in this particular period right here that are now coming to fruition. Okay? The 26th is time to what we call use or partay or celebrate. Now, why do we want to celebrate start celebrating on the 26th? Come on, somebody give me an answer. Why do we want to start celebrating on the 26th? We celebrating from the 26th to the 11/29. I know y'all can't read that. 11/29 is the new planting phase. So the 26th, 27th, 28th, I got 3 days to party, to enjoy winning. The harvest is complete. Because no, the answer is I want to build momentum. Momentum. because now the energy's going down, right? The energy's going down. And what happens when somebody's about to put a shovel in the ground? They need energy and force going with it. So I want positive energy as my momentum going down to get ready to start my next phase, which we call rinse and repeat. To build momentum. All of y'all are right. Build momentum to enjoy winning. The manifestation is here. The harvest is complete. This is the action right here. This is the attitude. All of these are behaviors. This is a behavior. Behave as an engineer. Behave as an architect. Behave as a decider. Behave as a politician. I'm going to behave as this super farmer as I plant. I'm going to behave as a meditator. I'm going to behave as definitely guarding my consciousness. You must, oh, I forgot to put this one down here. I call this one meditation and a movie. Meditation and a movie. Meditate and watch a movie on what you want to happen. I know the board looking a little crazy now, but it's okay. But now, because this translates right to here, I want to meditate. So those of you who were in the, remember when we were doing the goal writing? All that whole class was to get this right here focused. And remember, the second sentence is what? Emotions. We're about to go over the sentences in a second. Ah, yeah. Those of you who were here in the class, remember the second sentence, everybody type emotions. That's why I have to write goals that are filled with emotions. Okay. Can I erase this? 0 if no, 1 if yes, and then if you have a question, please type your question. Anybody got any questions? Right, your emotions. My emotions, I planted my emotions down here that's going to be attached to the party. Don't worry about the anxiety. Don't worry about the gathering and the resources. Don't worry about the seeing. Don't worry about the aha moment. Don't worry about the admin. Don't worry about the full moon. All of these things are going to be there. Are you going to be practicing proper behavior? Are you going to be practicing proper behavior? You ain't in the right behavior? This is why I think this should be a class like for marriage, like for men. Ladies, you out here asking a dude, he want your hand? What's the plan? Do he got a plan? Do he even know how to plan? Is he a proper farmer? Okay. Y'all got me excited. Well, I got myself excited. Real quickly. Now, does this make more sense now? Even though we cleaned the board up. How about this? Does this make more sense? I love this piece right here. Oh yeah. See how clean it is? So all you got to know is the last quarter, I'm about to plan. The waning crescent, I'm about to plant. The new moon is the clearing. Waxing crescent is the gather. First quarter is the seeing phase. Like, why would they even call it the first quarter and the last quarter? You see what I'm saying? Like, they playing with your minds here. Waxing gibbous. We should look up the word gibbous and see what the hell does that even mean. What does the word gibbous mean? Gibbous. Having the observable illuminated part greater than a semicircle and less than a circle. Convex or protuberant. Give us eyes. That is some. How that going? How is this helping me in knowing what I need to be doing? It ain't, but it's okay. Coach is back in the building. Shouldn't 1129 be planting or planning? Karen is always coming with the good questions. November 29th is the planning phase. Yes, Karen. Karen already took this class in the Print Your Own Money course, so she's stunting right now. She has her calendar up. That's right. It's the planning. Planning always comes first. Then we go into December. So pop quiz for Karen. What is the date of the planting phase, Karen? Planning, the 29th. No T's. Hold on, I'll help you. 1129 equals planning. Yes, I will. I will talk about the crystals. Matter of fact, let's go to that now. Where's my drive? I'm not going to be on the crystals long. I'm not going to be on the crystals long. I'm going to really run through them. Because the behavior is more important than the crystals. The behavior is more important than the crystals. The energy's going down, that's waning. Absolutely, Monica. Absolutely. Not all of waning, just that period. No, Sonya. No. To keep up with the moon phases, just keep up with every 3-day phase. That won't work because it's 8 phases, and it's 8 times 3 will give you 24. You're gonna miss 4 days. Let's talk about that. Sonya makes a good point. You cannot say every 3 days. Every phase does not last. Every phase does not last 3 days. Every phase does not last 4 days. Some phases last 3 days. Some phases last 4 days. The moon is a woman and does what she wants to do, just like you women do. So you cannot say this is every 3 days. You women aren't predictable, and the moon is not either. There's a map. It's called an almanac, which is why I told you to get some type of moon calendar. There's several moon calendars. You can get them on your phone. Here's moon phases. There's several apps on your phone. Here's Deluxe Moon. Deluxe Moon is real sexy. Yeah, of course, it's not going to give me a clear picture of it, but I like Deluxe Moon. I like to go and use mine by hand, though, me personally. Yes, just type in moon phase or type in moon calendar on your phone in your store, and you will see several. Um, Stephanie said 12/2 was the date for the planting phase. Close, Stephanie, but no cigar. Close, but no cigar. Because you can't just say it's every 3 days. So do not get caught being lazy. That'll be easy. But listen, y'all just learning this tonight. The only way you're really going to get it is to practice, practice, practice. Okay? That's the only way you're really going to get it is to practice. All right? Wiz, can I watch those later? I'll watch those later. I'm doing a webinar. Yeah, I'll watch those later. So focus on experimentation. Focus on experimentation over um, over trying to do everything in your head. Don't try to figure out everything in your head. But let's go over to the crystals. I would keep a clear quartz crystal on me all the time. And you want to program your clear quartz crystal for peace. When you get your crystal, program it for your behavior. What behavior do you want your clear quartz to support? You want your clear quartz crystal to support peace, so you're going to program it for peace. You want your chrysoprase to support the behavior of planning, the divine mind, and your truths, making some decisions, emphasizing manifestation, abundance, and prosperity. This is the planning phase. So anytime you just like where I need to be, reach in your pocket and touch your phones. You can wear these as bracelets. You can wear these as necklaces. I've been waiting for somebody to make one necklace. Karen, tell Roy I'm waiting on him to make a bracelet that's got every stone. So it's got a clear quartz, a chrysoprase, an amethyst, a black tourmaline, a citrine, a rose quartz, a tiger's eye, a bloodstone, and pyrite and aventurine. That's 10 stones on a bracelet, or 11, 12 if he wanted to use both of these. But if he just wanted to use only onyx or only black tourmaline, that's fine. But you can put them all in one bag and just leave them in your pocket. You always got them on you. Or some of y'all are over the top. You can go with the big pieces. If you want to go with the big pieces, that's fine. You want to get a old big chunk of amethyst or big piece of jade, that's fine. Yoni eggs during the planting phase. If you got an amethyst yoni egg, stop putting black tourmaline in your yoni and it's not the clearing phase. Okay? Why would you put black tourmaline, which is for clearing, in your yoni during the planting phase? Hello? Y'all, I want y'all to start checking people around here. Start checking them. Citrine is for gathering. This is the sex. To me, the three sex phases is planting, gathering, and doing. Well, using too. I'm gonna get it in, right? I'm focused on the seeing phase. But look, I got my love mojo popping. So doing things in order get you the results that you want. That's why I said if your magic is messed up, look at your ritual. If your ritual is messed up, look at your timing. You straighten your timing out, you straighten your ritual out, then your magic is popping all the time. I'm talking, let me see if this makes any sense to anybody. What do you recommend getting good quality crystals? Wherever you can find them. Wherever you can find them. If you're in Atlanta, I could tell you some places. I like to get my crystals in person versus getting them online. I would go and holler at Karen's husband, Roy, and commission him to make me a bracelet or a necklace. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to talk to Roy about this project tomorrow because Roy makes them. Karen, what if he made the organite piece with these stones in it? I'm so happy that that's my homeboy. That's my brother, martial artist, um, print your own money course, wonderful father, wonderful husband. He my role model. Roy, that's my role model. What up, Kiara? I see you over there looking too, but right now, if Roy can make me one of these right here, mine won't be for sale either. I have been following all of these moon charts without this knowledge. Phew. Right. Sonia, you in Chicago. Ask a Muslim. Ask, I don't know nobody in Chicago. I mean, I don't know anybody dependable like that in Chicago. Just type in Botanica, wherever they sell candles at. Um, I think that if you get your pendulum and let your pendulum pick out your stones, then it's a wrap. Let your pendulum pick out your stones. But you got to have a pendulum first. So get you a pendulum, let your pendulum pick out your stones, and then you pop it. Oh, if you in Rome, Georgia, you can just come up. I don't know about Rome, but I know in Atlanta, I would either go to Crystal Blues first or the shop right next to Crystal Blues, and then Phoenix Dragon, because they're a little more pricey, a little further of a drive. So, um, are there alternate crystals that can be used to substitute if we don't have a particular one? If you want to go and find that particular quality, like if you type in like what is an alternative stone for amethyst and you find it, something that has the same qualities, then that's fine. But these are the roots. If you find that something else works better for you, then work better. But listen, this is what I was afraid of. Don't get caught up in the crystal. The power is not in the crystal. The crystal stores energy. Everybody type that. The crystal stores energy. I don't have any crystals on my altar either. No crystals on your altar. Zero. I don't have any crystals on my altar. I have crystals in an entirely separate room. My altar is right over there, and my crystals is in the room over here. Both of them are on east facing walls though. So my altar gets sunlight and my crystals get sunlight each and every day. I'm not going to let my crystals eat up energy that's going to my ancestors and to the gods. However, I'm going to let my crystals store energy from the sun so they can so when I come over there and program my intentions into that crystal, then that crystal is used for the purpose that I'm dictating. The crystal doesn't have no more power than what you put into it. Okay. Crystal stores energy. It don't do the work. You do the work. You setting the intention. The crystal didn't come by you. You went and bought the crystal. All of the elements is inside of you anyway. You just bringing it out for these to help remind you to accent it. Okay, but your behavior is what you have to get in the mindset of. Okay, proper behavior. That's what a ritual is. Proper behavior. Okay. Um. Now we're gonna rename them. I have different names I want to use. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes, we're gonna do names and then we're gonna do goals and then we're finished. So 15 more minutes. It's 9 o'clock. Right. We have a half an hour layover. But now we're gonna rename these bad boys. So I came up with these myself. And you all are the first group that I have shared these with. I did not share these with the group in Print Your Own Money. So the peace phase is going to the peace phase is the void. Stay empty. In Chinese is Wu Qi. The peace phase is the void, or Wu Qi. The planning phase is now called, instead of planning, we're going to do what? Plot. We're going to plot on them. Instead of plant, we're going to connect. Some of y'all should see this one coming. Instead of clear, we're going to dump. We're putting some emphasis on these words. Instead of gather, after I dump, I gotta what? Refill. Then when it's time for me to see with new eyes, Sean, this one is for you. We're gonna peep game. We'll peep it. See, peeping and looking is two different things. Looking, you can just look at, you're just looking out. But when you peeping, you really trying to see something. We're gonna peep. All right. Now for leadership, I got one for you historians, some that believe in slavery. Do y'all know what a straw boss is? Who knows what a straw boss is? This is the proper behavior. A straw boss is the dude at work that makes the same amount of money you do, or the woman, but she trying to tell you what to do all the time. She's always double checking over you, but she doesn't have any power to hire or fire. But she's acting like a straw boss so she can get another 25 cents more than you so she can be your lead. She ain't even your manager. She just half a step up. She's the lead. She didn't go all the way to supervisor or coordinator or nothing like that. She just got up to lead or team leader, straw boss. Right. It's one everywhere. You can't go nowhere and not find it. Straw bosses are easy to find on any job, unless the place is just terrible. Doing is now turn up. Turn up. You want to find the time to use it, right? Then let's get on it then. Let's turn up. And then the using phase is now called rejoice. What do y'all think about these new names on a scale of 1 to 10? Especially when you come back and you draw your diagram. When you draw this diagram and you put the numbers on it, oops. Because it starts over again. That's why the whole thing is about rinse and repeat. I'm gonna have 12 sevens every. Really, I'm gonna have 13 sevens every year. Oh, don't know why it's frozen, my friends. If it is frozen, please refresh your screen. It is stuck. We are back. Okay. Use your hocus pocus. So, what do you think of the new words? Peace is the void, or Wu Chi. Planning is plotting. Planting is connecting. Clearing is dumping. Gathering is refill. Seeing is when you peep. Leading is when you go in the straw boss. Doing is when you turn up. And using is when you rejoice. I could refresh. Mic check. Is it still in and out? What is it doing now? Okay. How about that? Okay. So my question was, what do you think about these words? You see how much simpler it's getting now? It was a lot of fussiness going on, but now you're here. Nice, easy. Every month you're gonna rinse and repeat. Every month you're gonna rinse and repeat. You looking for the one phase. You know what to do on the one phase. Look at the ones. There's a 1 and a 5 every month. 1 and a 5 every month. 1 and a 5 every month. There's a 7 every month. There's a 3 every month. Relatable vocabulary. Woo! Thank you, Rochelle. Now, let's get into the goals. I'm about to erase this. Everybody wrote this down? Dun, 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 dun. Now, since we already had a full class on writing goals, we shouldn't be over here too long. Come to me now. Internal and external. Excuse me. I told y'all to bring different colors, right? Okay, good. I didn't mean to do that to you. The blue for me is spiritual. The green is the money. It's a lot more measurable. The internal is a lot more spiritual or intangible. External is definitely tangible. Um, the internal can be relationships, health, Mental. Some of y'all need to have mental goals. People don't have enough mental goals. That's just the facts. Um, of course, food, clothing, and shelter. Now, education or schooling. And sometimes I put job. But this is if you are looking for a job. If you're looking for a job, you don't have a job, and you're just trying to get a job that's going to make you feel, or you want to switch jobs. This is, I guess I should put switching or acquire. I'm glad y'all's handwriting is a lot better than mine. Okay? That's the only time I would put job over here. Okay? Um, because when you're unemployed and don't have no money coming in, then this can get depressing over here. All right. Now, over here on the external, business, moolah or financial, social, your brand, maybe you need a website, and what about real estate? This list can go longer. Okay. But these are the primary things when we're trying to put a goal down and saying, hey, this is what I want to manifest in my life. I guess I could put 2 goals. Please write 2 goals up there. Because some of y'all, I hope it's nobody slick. Nobody don't do slick. Sean, Monica, okay? Y'all don't do slick. Jackie, don't try to put 3 goals in one sentence. All right? Don't do it. Now, somebody who was in the goal writing class, no, I want somebody who did not take the goal writing class to tell me a goal that you would like to have accomplished by the 26th of November. Somebody who did not have, Sean, that's why I called your name out. 2 goals, brother. I know you're going to think you slick, but when I say you put your goals in the room so I can look at them, I got a trick for you. So, who didn't take the class has an ideal of an internal or external weight loss. All right. All right. All right. All right. I like that. Monica went first. So what would weight loss be at? Okay, there goes another one. Lose 10 pounds. That's even more specific. I like that. So what is this? Is this an internal or external goal? Losing weight. Anybody can answer. Renew license. Ooh, is that internal or external? Righto. Renewing license. Renewing license could be either one. Because how you gonna feel? Like if you don't need your license to go to work, you just want to get it just to have it, then that's an internal. Oh, by the way, you can do 2 externals and you can do 2 internals, but no more. That's it. Okay. Now, how does the goals get stacked? Fact, emotions, thank you. And the whole thing is surrounded in gratitude. And it's written in the now as if you already have it. Okay? Facts, emotions, and thank yous. Thank yous is extra gratitude. Don't you want somebody telling you thank you all the time? So four altogether, absolutely not. If you have two goals, period. Two goals, period. So you can do two external or two internal. That's all. But no more than two. You can do one external, one internal, two internals or two externals. That's it. Two goals. It don't say nothing else. Stephanie don't even have a question. She said she good. Okay. All right. So we start off, and there will be how to write your goals in two sentences that stick. Going on, family? This is Coach Khayr, and of course, you're still rocking with the best. And we are now into the phase of self-mastery. 11 minutes on strictly writing the two goals. Yes, you're going to have this all up in an email. Look at that. How the board goes from blank to getting it in. Yes. Okay, but right now I'm going to help you myself. So off the gate, we come in with right now, I am so happy and grateful. That's the first part of the fact. Your attitude determines your altitude. Okay? That's right, Rochelle. You can look at the videos over and over and over again for the proper behavior. But you got to write your sentence down first in the proper behavior. Right now, I'm so happy and grateful that. Now we're doing weight loss, right? Right now, I'm so happy and grateful that we don't use the word lose though, because it has a low vibration to it. So right now, I'm so happy and grateful that I am 10 pounds closer to my ideal weight of blank. Now, weight loss goals, you can flip them either way. That's the first part. Then the second part, because it has to be two sentences. The second sentence is, it feels so amazing to what? This is the end result. This is the fact, and then this is the end result. So how will you feel? How will the end emotions feel? It feels so amazing to strut my stuff in my new size clothes. Or that was just crazy general. Because I think as I write, and this is what you'll be doing in the planning phase. You'll be writing it on a dry erase board and then erasing it. It feels so amazing. Oh, to maintain this level of health and sexiness as a lifestyle. Or you could even take lifestyle and say it feels so amazing to be, it feels so amazing to have this new life. Oh, right. It feels so amazing to maintain this level of health and sexiness as a lifestyle. It feels so amazing, or it feels so wonderful to have the lifestyle of a slim fit person. Now up here, I'm gonna switch this up a little bit. I am 10 pounds closer to my ideal weight of whatever. That ain't strong enough. Also, take your time. I think everybody can lose more than 10 pounds in a month just by changing your diet. If you stop eating before 9 o'clock, and this is a goal that you want to get it on and get it do and maintain and add to it, because the next month is going to be what is the next natural step. So this one, oh, right now I'm so happy and grateful that I am doing everything that I am supposed to be doing daily to reach my target weight of, so for me, 210 or less. I like this one better. Keanya, are you serious? How do I know which words are high or low vibrations? That's a whole drill. We know low vibration words have like debt. When you say it, how does it make you feel? Right. Thank you, Sonya. Right. This is good because this is gonna make Keanya think. It's gonna make, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I hope I am. But this is gonna make you think. And you can go on Google and just type low vibration words. Let's see what happens if I do that. Where's my keyboard? Oh. Jealousy, regret, guilt, fear, judgment, blame, clutter. If you even if you click on vibrations, I can't read that. Oh, look at that. Tragic, disdainful, grief, fear, anxiety. Here's a list right here: scorn, pride, miserable. So never ever, nobody is allowed to use the word spend, and you are not allowed to use the word debt, okay, or lose. Just think about the word when you say it. How does it make you feel? Happy thoughts. Or instead of high vibration, you could say low frequency. Oh, maybe that maybe we're gonna have to come up with another search. Oh, we could just put in negative words. There you go. Negative words. I don't want to be so upset this month. I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to be unappreciated anymore. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm not unappreciated anymore. They got the word shit house up here written real small. Unworthy, needy. Does that make sense? How you can find the words? Isn't less a low vibration word? Not when I'm talking about my weight. No, not when I'm talking about my weight. If I say my target weight of 2010, that's only if me and you was to get into a Gemini debate, you could have a point. But my goal is to go down. I'm trying to get my time down. I'm trying to run 110 seconds or less. It depends on the context if I'm using it too. See what I'm saying? Unfortunately, English vocabulary is composed of words to keep us in a low vibration. Why do you have to use unfortunately, Erlene? Look at that. Erlene is showing us right there. She wrote a sentence that had low and unfortunate. Where you could have wrote a sentence like um fortunately, fortunately, we are using much better words in this class than am. There you go. There you go. Fortunately, we always lead with your best foot forward. Lead with your best foot forward. Okay. So these are the goals. Now, something else. I listen. It should be mandatory that each of you take the goal writing course. Okay. Because also some of you who didn't, 28 days. So I'm gonna go back. Only so many things can happen in 28 days. Planning, planting, clearing, gathering, seeing, leading, doing, using. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, if my goal coming in is to make $10,000 this month, which is a great goal. Coming into this goal, I need to be doing at least 8 stacks or 6,000. I need to be doing $8,000 to $6,000 a month already before I'm talking about I want to do $10,000 in 28 days. Okay? Next natural step outside of comfort zone. But I should put this down really big. No lottery wishes. When you make lottery wishes, if you're making between 600 and 800 extra in your business and you want to go to 10,000 in 28 days, that's unrealistic. That's a lottery wish and you're not even being serious with it. No lottery wishes. No lottery wishes. Okay? Everybody type that. No lottery wishes. I'm going to be realistic, but I'm also going to be outside of my comfort zone. If it don't strain you, it wasn't enough. If it doesn't strain you, it wasn't enough. This is the same thing for getting married. I don't see getting married as a 28-day goal unless you and this dude all. I can see a proposal. Maybe he gonna propose this month. Y'all been dating for 3 years, but I can't see getting married and you ain't even been on a date. I ain't had sex in 3 years and I'm gonna be married next month. That ain't gonna work. I shared this on the last one, and I want to share it again, and then we get ready to get out of here. This is my baby, till, nurture, harvest. You have to till the ground, then you have to nurture it before you can eat. And then you repeat. Okay? Now, the planning phase is at the top, 0. Then I'm planting. The energy's going which way? Down. I'm planting right here. I'm planting right here, excuse me, and I'm planting. All this is in the tilling process. Takes a little extra work. But when I bend this corner, what is 3? Clearing phase. And what did I say we need? A shovel and a wheelbarrow. It's going to be some effort coming across here on the bottom. And then what's that? When I'm nurturing it, I'm going to put some more fertilizer on it. That's the gathering phase. Then I'm going to see it right here, right? Which is my grass started growing. I started seeing some things. And then here comes some more work. When it's, well, I don't know if I'm going to put some work on this one, but then I'm going to pivot over here on the admin. Number 6, that's that 90-10. I'm hitting corners on them, right? And then the next big work is 7. To me, 7 and 3 require the most work. After that, of course, it's time to party. And then we rinse and repeat. If I would have showed you this whole thing first, if I would have just showed you this first and said, this is what I'm a teacher, you probably been like, man, get out of here. What you mean? Till, nurture, and harvest. If it makes sense, please type till, nurture, and harvest. If it doesn't make sense, please press 0. What I want to do is till, nurture, and harvest, baby. That's how you done got everything in life that you wanted. These 3 steps: till, nurture, and harvest. Till, nurture, and harvest. Rinse and repeat. This right here will take you as far as you ever want to go. My last illustration. Can y'all tell I love dry erase boards? That's why I'm an Android man. Is now I'm putting it into perspective for people who took my P365 GPS class. Okay? If you have not taken that class, you put this class with what you learned tonight in this box, you're going to see something totally ridiculous. So this is 12 months. You want to do 2 big goals for the whole year. That's what you want. You want to come in January. I don't even like using January, but just for this instance, I'm using January. The year does not start in January, but I want to use 2 big goals for the whole year. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it correct, the way we do it, the way I teach it. Right, September to August. 2 big goals, but inside, what did I have going on? What did I have going on in the middle? Uh, 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 uh. That's the point right there. Let's count the yellow. So you're telling me that I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 internal goals by the end of the year, coach? Yep. And then each of these goals lead you to the next step. If I say, what's the next natural step after this? What's the next natural step after this? Then what if you get right here and it's a big block and this goal didn't get done what you wanted? I just move them on over. You do the goal until it gets complete. How do we eat an elephant? One bite at a time. If you meet a block, then you run the goals back again. See what didn't happen. Does that make sense? Yes or no? I do the magic until the goal manifests. I do the magic until the goal manifests. Do the magic until the goals manifest, come to fruition. But if I am in proper behavior throughout the month, doing what I'm supposed to do, this thing will get on autopilot. So this is my coming up on my 10th year. So my story was in 2007, I didn't know anything about this. I graduated from college in May of 2007, went to prison in July for 13 months, got out in August on Michael Jackson's birthday, and discovered this system that I'm showing you in October. And I ain't been off of it since. So in the Prosperity 365 course, which is at Coach K Live, you make two big goals for the year. But the moon magic is the individual goals that are taking me. So if you asking like, what are the external goals that I need? I mean, what are the monthly goals that I need, coach? What are your two big goals? If you ain't got no two big goals and you don't know where you at, you don't know who you are, I say the first 3 months was me testing it and just getting stuff together that I didn't have. True story. Right. I didn't have a place to stay. I mean, I was staying with somebody, but like he just so happened to be in a really good position. You know, I was on the couch, but then he had an empty bedroom. So I went and bought an air mattress. He didn't buy me an air mattress, but he was like, you can, if you buy an air mattress, then you can sleep in the room and not sleep on the couch. So I had to so I also made a website so I could start getting my own money because I wasn't going back to work. Then I wanted to get a scooter because I didn't have a driver's license. So I manifested a scooter so I could go back and forth. I was working with him, doing what he was doing, which was all legal because he was printing T-shirts. And I had a scooter and I was getting hustles around town. I was working at a gas station. And I had a degree, but I didn't have like all of my things had been stripped from me because I had been illegally went to jail. I didn't know I was going to prison. I'm just in court. That joker just reactivates my jail sentence. I mean my time and says go away. I was like, what? So everything was gone. I had just graduated. I had all these things lined up. I was going to move to California. I was doing all type of stuff, but guess what? Ain't nothing. But when I got out and I got this, it was over. And this is what I've been using right here. The two big goals per year. Tomorrow is November the 5th. So those same 8 phases operate in the day, the month, and the year. So tomorrow we'll be in a double planting phase because September the 22nd was the planting phase for 45 days. And November the 5th, tomorrow, starts the planting phase. So we're going to be up under a planting moon and a planting sun. Now you see why I wanted to do this class on Wednesday. And I had to get it done before the 5th. Sure, if somebody's watching this replay, this is a powerful course. But guess what? If you hear it right now live, there's a big emphasis on you knowing what the time is. So you might want to spend 28 days on, I need to come up with my big goal. Well, coaches, we missed the planning phase. You didn't miss the planning phase because you've been doing stuff. What you plan consciously or unconsciously is what you get in 28 days or what you get next August. What have you been thinking about since September the 22nd, Monica, Sean, Lysander, Sonia. Right. Because you're going to get some beginner's luck. That's your higher consciousness. This is for Sonia. That's your higher consciousness coming down and saying, trust me more than you trust your lower consciousness. Well, now that if you already got hints that your higher consciousness is trying to help you, and then I give you this system to ride with the, it's like running behind the blocker. You see people running for touchdowns, they run behind the blocker till the hole is open, then they take off. Same thing right here. Let the moon do all the heavy lifting. Stop doing all the heavy lifting. I don't do heavy lifting. Planning has been good. Put some more structure on it. Just a little bit more structure. Just put a little more structure on it. And then meditation and a movie for 45 more days. Because the clearing phase is a mother sucker. And it's a Mercury retrograde coming too. You always gonna get a Mercury retrograde sometime in the end of December or going into the clearing phase. So this is right here is like you learning how to fly in the storm. If you can fly in the storm, when the summertime gets here, what you gonna do? Soar with the eagles. Comments, questions, feedback. All comments, questions, feedback. What was the biggest thing that you picked up tonight? Was this worth your time and your money? I always want to hear that. Now you see why I said anybody who takes this course, there's a 500% guarantee. So let's say you paid full price and you paid $100. In a month, you should be able to manifest $500 worth of something or more because you know proper behavior. You got the crystals, you got the rituals, you know how to write your goals. You done been reset. You're fully ready for 2019, 20, 21, 22. And what if you got children? Think about if your parents would have taught you this when you was little. Or they would have had it in school like around what, your 8th grade year, when you really were cognitive to like bring things in. What if you'd learned this type of structure in the 8th grade? Lisandra said, I need more structure. Right. This is me over delivering. Now, where should we place our planted seeds? On our altar? Your goals? Andrea, if your planted seeds are your goals, I would either keep a goal journal. This is my passion planner. This is the one I had the year before that. It was a bigger version. So I write my goals in here. But if you want to put them on your altar, that's fine. But like you're going to have like certain discoveries and things like that. So like what I really this is from a former client who took my class. This is how she sets up her moon dates. See, I'm already through December. I can just flip this open. I already know where I'm supposed to be. Cheat sheet. Cheat sheet. You say cheat sheet? Right. Got all my goals down here. Got all my dates down. And I even got what sign the moon is going to be going into for my astrologers. Woo! Woo! Crispy. Crispy, crispy. You're getting the protection medallion done, and who's making it says she had to have it done on the new moon, which is banishment. She's putting the work in to get it done by the new moon. My 5th grader is getting these notes tomorrow in homeschool. That's a good project. That's a monthly goal. Right now, I'm so happy and grateful that my 5th grader is learning moon magic at home. It feels so wonderful for him to be empowered with the science of moon mathematics. Or it feels, right now I'm so happy and grateful that my fifth grader is using moon magic to study astronomy. It feels so wonderful to be introducing my children or child to such high sciences at such a young age. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get some babies and watch kind of goals we have around here. She said, I'm gonna be using that one. All the babies. Right. I hope this gets you in a relationship. I hope it break up a bad relationship. If you in a bad relationship, you could use your goals to mend it, or you could use your goals to get up out of it too. There's so many techniques. So when I let y'all in the room tonight, start writing your goals, writing your feedback, make some videos and introduce yourself. Okay? We are family. This is very important right here. Stop talking to so many people. You ain't got no friends out here. People who ain't got this, they ain't really your close friends like that. Quit talking. Everybody type quit talking. Quit talking. You're going to lose some friends because of Coach Khayr. But you're going to be making room for some new friends. Quit talking. I ain't even going to keep on going. You're going to see. Don't try to go explain this to somebody. Shh, just keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself and start advancing. Keep it to yourself and start advancing. Right. Instead of all that talking. It feels damn good to be a master of manifestation. Thank you, Sonia. Shy, powerful strategy. Absolutely. But listen, the friends that stick and stay, especially if you're in a position of leadership or you need to be leading your own life, stop being pulled by the nose by other people with their agendas. These are the facts. Use this. I'm so happy and grateful for the successful application of this knowledge. Well, guess what that is? That is the first sentence. What's the second sentence? It feels like what? It feels so wonderful to what? Always the goal has 2 sentences and 3 thank yous at the end. 2 sentences, 3 thank yous. If nobody has any questions, I found you in peace. We got delayed. You stayed. The replay is on the way. They already may be trying to send it. I think it's going to be sending like in 6 minutes. So we got to get out of here because I said it to start. I said it to send 3 hours or 4 hours after it started. So it started at 7. It's almost 10. We got to get up out of here. Any other questions you have, put them in the group. Tag me in it. I got you. Now that I'm done with these, so I got 2 more master classes like this coming. One of them is going to be the I Ching, and one of them is going to be called How to Hustle. But it's going to be like the external version of this for entrepreneurs. I'm going to be teaching about building websites, domains, building sales funnels, writing copy. I'm going to be giving y'all all my stuff. Okay? So there's going to be the I Ching class. Oh, and a human design class me and Dewan are doing. So there's a human design class coming probably in November. But I got to look at what does it look like on the calendar. See, Dewan, he just be throwing stuff out there wanting to get something done, but he don't know what's the best energy to do it in. But now he'll be able to see what's the best energy for him to do it in. All of you, stop throwing things up against the wall and it's not time for it. The time is not ripe. Wait till the time is right to do things at the right time. Then you'll have much greater success. Stop moving out of desperation. That's everybody. Okay? Abdul Kul Tafalatat, Wabazon, Gamma Farragoon, Shalel Kaloon. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. And I am one with all, and all is one with me. And I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in all, as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Istanje, Ilaku. Enabakoa, Gijala Kiminka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renat, Amcha Sagvanu, Taharanu Nara, Nagibor, Shea Yakadeka, Kavava Shamran, Barkum Tower, Ranka Made, Tazika Taker, Tamid Gamlin, Kasin Kadosh, Badaru, Tufka, Nahela Taker, Yakid Gehel, Amchapanez, or Craig Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Tazakatanu, Yodea Talamo, Buruk Shem, Kavomakuto, Alam Vaed. This is, I'm gonna just give everybody, like, this is the only class you've ever taken with me. I would go back and take the goal writing class. I would go back and take the Prosperity 365 GPS class. I would watch this again. I would get me a dry erase board, a big one, or unless you got on your phone like an Android, if you got S Note. The next 3 classes I'm taking are directly key magic classes. Everything I'm doing now is key magic, and they are like weaving a necklace together. So this was one pearl on the necklace. When you get the I Ching, I'm gonna be talking like you already took this class. When you take the human design, I'm gonna be talking like you already took this class. When I do the how to hustle, I'm gonna be talking like you already took this class. So if you say, oh, I don't have the money for the P365, then make that your goal that you will take the P365 before this is over. If you already took it, go back and watch it. If you took the P365 and my Print Your Money course, and you did the writing your 2 goals, and you got this, the highest of respect to you. Not that I got respect for everybody in here, but for those who do more work, I must give them more respect because they've done more work. But guess what? You can be respected like them too by doing more work. We want everybody to come to the mountain. It's a nice plateau up here. The air is really good up here. Okay, so let's all move up to the top. That is my suggestions. You can do what you want, but when it's time to go on the cruise and it's time to go on the excursion, and you say, man, I ain't even ready, coach, you're going too fast. I ain't going too fast. I'm already rocking with my tribe. I'm looking for my tribe who wants to get this right now before I move on to what I'm doing next. All right. So I hope y'all understand. I definitely thank y'all for coming through. All of y'all gonna get a, how many of y'all are even messing with human design right now? I see it's 19 of us left. Somebody gone. How many of y'all looking at human design? I think it is the magic key that I've been waiting on, all the stuff that I've been doing. Oh, and trading. The Forex, if you're interested in Forex, trading cryptocurrency, all of that, send me an email. Because when that class comes and you ain't got all this right here, then you just jump into it and you just be like, oh man, I'm trying to give you the subtleties to ease you up the mountain. You work, some of y'all working a job right now that you don't want to do. I know for a fact somebody on here has got 2 or 3 jobs. They want to just be doing one, but their time is split. They got to start making their goals serious enough about what kind of steps do I need to make to get out of this place to get over here where I really want to be, where I'm happy all the time. I done seen this, people done got PhDs using this. I done seen people get married, houses, go from being homeless to having big fat cribs. I done seen them get the job they want, leave the job they want, have the lifestyle that they want by being consistent. That's why it's important to have the group. Okay, I'm not doing this no more monthly subscription where I got to do all this work and changing the dates. Bananas, you can forget about that, player. I got some larger things on my plate, but I'm going in succession. All right. Monica says she can't work for people unless it's something fun. I need to be my own boss. I was told that the traits were gifts, but the human design chart breaks. Oh my goodness. Yes, the build up. How about them trading options? Absolutely. Generators. Okay, okay, okay. All right. If anybody wants to get an astrology session, you get $50 off just for taking this class. Right. Keep 50 is the code. CoachKAstrology.info. Keep 50 is the coupon code for $50 off because we family now. You take one of my classes, your ass is family. Facts. Right. You need a session? Go to CoachKAstrology.info. Pick your session for your kids. Oh, and every session I have now includes human design. I can't get along without it. Sorry. Ask the people close to me. I can't get along without it. I'm going to eat pizza, salad, and listen to human design for the rest of the night. I'm finished. If I don't watch a movie or binge out on YouTube, I'm done for the night. I got business tomorrow, but for the night, I feel really good. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it. www.coachkastrology.info. And any questions that you got, you can just um you can just type. You always can type it in the room. Yeah, you're welcome, Everett. I ain't doing no readings tomorrow though. You can pay tonight or tomorrow, but it'll probably be Tuesday before I get back in the saddle. I got some other stuff to do tomorrow during my planting. I got to get in on my planting phase. But getting a reading during the planting phase, a lot of people come during the clearing phase because they be having that pressure. They be like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Come see me. We'll get the key magic popping. You'll never know what happens either. We may do I Ching in astrology. We may do human design and tarot. Whatever the tools, that's what's going to happen. All right. Oh, thank y'all. All right. I'll see y'all in the group. Please answer the questions too. Peace.